the holy grail of booster boxes. Base set and jungle for an absolute steal. Thank you, Facebook.
What's going on, everybody? Pokeball here, and today we're going to be going over my latest pickups off eBay, Instagram, the interwebs, whatever you trendy kids want to call it nowadays. We're just going over my latest buys, and hopefully you all enjoy this because, oh my goodness, just wait till the end of this because we are going to go out with a bang. By far, not only my most expensive, but my most insane pickups to date since I've had this channel. So definitely stay tuned at the end. If you do want to skip ahead, go ahead and skip ahead to the end if you would like. I don't recommend it, but you know, can't stop you. So if you want to see what I got, definitely skip to the end because the best is going to be for last. But let's get into it. Try not to make this too long because I tend to ramble and explain everything, which is annoying. I know it. I'm trying to work on it. Bear with me. All right. So gym badges, not really a collector of the Pokemon League promo cards, but I do love these gym badge cards. You all know by now, Team Rocket and Gym Heroes and Challenge, my favorite sets of all time. So when I seen these pop up on Instagram for the price, I had to get them. $4.75 each, super cheap. We got the Erica, the Sabrina, the Koga. We have Lieutenant Surge, Misty, and Blaine gym badge promo cards. I actually have a full pack of Brock's on the way, and then the last one I need is Giovanni. So I'm going to be getting him eventually. Finally completed my Sun and Moon pre-release cards, and there's a couple hidden treasures in these that I found out. We have a Staff Passimian. This is not the hidden treasure, but this is actually the hidden treasure, believe it or not. This Oranguru. And it is a hidden treasure. I will show you. I actually have to dim the lights to show you. Get it out of here. Come on now. So the reason that this is a little treasure is because when I was looking over the card when it came in the mail, is I noticed that it is an error. It is a hollow bleed error. The hollow actually bleeds throughout the entire card, which is really neat. So you guys can see down in here, the hollow actually goes all the way through the card. So very nice addition to get this. Was not expecting that, but yeah, I think I paid, the Staff Passimian was the most expensive. It really wasn't that expensive though. So I may actually go back, buy the regular Passimian, and then buy the other ones in staff because they weren't that bad a price. That way I have the whole regular set and then a staff set. Another pickup, this one is off of Verbank, a Staff Evolutions pre-release Gyarados. I have Mewtwo and Machamp on the way. Some more e-reader cards to go towards my Expedition and Aquapolis sets that I'm working on. Tyranitar, Reverse Hollow Charmander, Moltres from Skyridge. I am venturing over to Skyridge as well, picking a couple things up here and there. Not trying to buy too much Skyridge because I want to finish the other sets, but this one was a really good deal. I think I paid $5 for it on an auction, which is crazy for a Skyridge Moltres, even Reverse Hollow. This is like a $15 card. A Nidoking Hollow from Aquapolis, and then a Kingdra Crystal Secret Rare from Aquapolis. Cannot believe I have a crystal in my possession and in my collection. Absolutely awesome. Maybe one day I'll be able to own the Lugia, Nidoking, Celebi, the Charizard, but that's wishful thinking. Maybe one day because they're really expensive. The best for last item at the end. These were actually picked up while in transit to get that. Well, after I had already picked them up, but I came across some sample and preview packs at a card shop about 2.5 hours away from me. I took a little road trip to pick up 2 items that I will not mention until the end of this video. But they had these sample and preview packs sitting on their shelf, and they were $3 a piece. So I snagged every single one of them because, one, you don't see them that like Noble Victories. I don't even think I've seen a Noble Victories sample pack pop up on eBay. So that's pretty neat to have that. Some black and white base set, and then some emerging powers. Those of you know, I've mentioned that I want to make these mystery power packs or power boxes. I thought those would be a nice little bonus touch to go in there. 2 first edition jungle booster packs. I got these at an auction, $35 for both of them, which is a steal. Some more vintage packs, 2 base set packs. I paid $25 each for these. Really good deal, especially for the Charizard, because it's a long hanging pack. This is actually like a $50 pack, whereas these come out of the booster boxes or the blisters that you used to be able to get. So this one's a little more rare, harder to come by, and goes for $25 more than I actually paid for it. So yeah, there's those. And word of advice, if you do want some vintage pack, start buying now. Honestly, you spend your money how you want, but I'm telling you right now, Pokemon is on this really strange roller coaster, and it came out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from, but the price of packs is going up rapidly. Like, yeah, I got these for a deal, but I remember last year I was buying first edition packs and jungle packs like pretty darn cheap. I was getting jungle packs for $12 to $15 for a regular jungle, and first edition packs for $20. Now you're looking at nearly $28 or $30 for a first edition jungle pack. It's crazy how much the prices are going up, and I don't see them coming down anytime soon. Same goes for these. These weren't an eBay deal. These were a Toys R Us deal of all places. Toys R Us, being the price gouging capitalists as they are, want to get every penny from everybody. They also have a bunch of workers who just sometimes really don't care. So I went to Toys R Us on the hunt for some cards and came across these and wanted to get them. They had a buy one get one 40% off, and even with that deal it was a ripoff. I tested my luck at a price match. They price matched a Walmart on these for $10.41, and I think they were out of stock anyway. So that was kind of the kicker part. It was funny. And then they also gave me the 40% off, so they honored their promotion going on. Normally Toys R Us, no store will ever do that. They will not price match and honor their promotion. You get one or the other. But I picked both these up for $16, $16 for the 2. And Double Crisis is a set that, like I said, Pokemon's in this weird roller coaster, and Double Crisis has become a pretty darn expensive set, all because of one card. Team Magma's Secret Base. Everybody wants it. It's being run in a ton of decks, the Drampa deck especially. So yeah, pretty thrilled with that. They are going to be opened. Hopefully I get some. Another eBay item is a Neo Genesis sealed blister, the Feraligatr. I got this for $35. It's not bad. I won it for $35, but if you look on eBay now, I think there's me and another seller who have Neo Genesis blisters. I have the cheapest price on there right now. He's asking $69 for these. So yeah, I got it for $35, and you can see just how quick the prices are going up. It's crazy. It's crazy, I'm telling you, and I don't see them coming down. Another eBay item. This is a binder lot. I got this for $70. Not a killer deal, but it is a deal because I've priced these cards out. Even on the low end of TCG player prices, it's probably $120, $130 worth of cards. But yeah, a whole bunch of really neat holos. Some of them I haven't seen, and a whole bunch of ultra rares. I mean, tons of cards in here. Some full arts, like this Latios. I have not seen that before. Not that it's an expensive card, but neat to see some of these cards. Charizard from Generations, Venusaur, Lugia Break, Gyarados, Umbreon, Genesect. We have Eradicate Break, Mewtwo, Secret Rare Volcanion, Full Art Megalodios, Full Art Mewtwo, Pidgeot, Palkia, Mega Lucario, Shaman from Legendary Treasures, bunch of Regirocks, Manaphy Full Art, Mega Gyarados, Gyarados EX, and for those of you that aren't aware, Breakpoint is out of print. So it was a nice way to add some Breakpoint cards to the collection. Gyarados, obviously this person liked Breakpoint because they have a ton of Breakpoint cards. Primal Kyogre, another Manaphy 4, more Gyaradoses, Max Elixir, Hoopa, a Reshiram that I've never seen before until I got this in the mail. Absolutely gorgeous card. Completely hollow. It's a full art. Same with the Black Kirim. Another card that I have not seen. They actually go for, and shouldn't say a lot of money. They go for like $2, but for a hollow, that's really not bad. Hoopa EX, and then a Golem EX. Not a bad little binder lot, at least in my opinion. Definitely drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I got a deal? Another item, let me lift the camera. Here is a complete Southern Islands collection, binder and all, 100% complete, and it is in mint condition. And I usually don't use the term mint, but this is in such good shape. The binder's got a couple little dirt spots on it, but the cards are so nice. I have looked them over top to bottom. This is as good as it gets for a complete set. It is such a nice set. I mean, let me pull one of these out just to show you. Like, these cards are in such good shape. Like, there's really no scratching at all on these hollows, like, and that is really hard to find. To find sets as old as these, no scratches, and the backs are just as good of condition. Like, there is not really a speck of white anywhere on this card, and all these cards are just like this. Like, this is a nice set. This was part of a larger collection that I picked up. Somebody contacted me on Instagram, actually on YouTube first, then eBay, then Instagram, and we worked out a deal. But the larger portion of the collection is already been broke down. A lot of the cards are either in my binder or they're in my daughter's binder. I've started my daughter her own little collection of cards. For those of you that aren't aware, Southern Islands is a pretty rare set. It's very hard to come by, and it was a specialty print set. I think for the Neo release, Neo Genesis, I believe. I don't remember 100%, but it was a very small print run. Only a specialty print. There's not a lot of sets that exist, let alone sealed sets. You used to be able to get these completely sealed, binder and all the cards. Yeah, good luck finding that. There's very few on eBay, and it's about $150 for a brand new sealed one. I think in excellent condition. That means like the binder's got dents in it. The cards may not be in that good a shape. And a mint one like this is probably a $130 set. Even though the binder's got some issues, the set itself is in mint condition, and it's only 18 cards. It's 18 cards. It's absolutely insane. Why are you sliding? I'm gonna have to put some sleeves on these. Normally I don't keep them in little binders like that, but it's such a neat little custom side set, and it's got the binder, so nice little pickup there. We have another binder lot, more binders. I like binder lots because they come with a lot of cards, and you never know what kind of treasures you're gonna find. This one, this is from Mr. Mystery Pokemon Man. I'm not gonna say his name, but he is kind of a mystery person because I have no idea who he is. He came out of nowhere, said he's had a bunch of cards, contacted me, showed me pictures, so I said send them, so I'm gonna buy them. $80 for this entire binder, and don't mind the like wrinkle stuff. It's not the card, it's just the binder. I've looked these over already. There's maybe 2 or 3 cards that have some issues, Raichu being one of them, but the rest of the cards, really good condition. Let me just pull one out so you can see. Watch, I'll pull it out and it turns out I'm blind. But no, in all seriousness, like, these cards are in really good condition. A dark Dragonite, like, the hollow's pretty good, the edges are pretty good, the back as well. Like, it's a really nice card, near mint condition. Like I said, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 cards out of this whole thing, from what I've seen so far. I haven't combed through everything, but it's in really good shape, and for 80 bucks, that is one heck of a deal. For $80, I think just for the Dragonite, I think Dragonite's a $20 card. Then you had Raichu first edition on top of it. That's probably another $15 card. Golbat's pretty cheap. Dark Alakazam's pretty cheap. Then we have some gym cards. Blaine's Charizard, Neo Discovery Kabutops, Lugia. Actually, yeah, it's Neo Discovery, Neo Genesis Lugia in Japanese. Some gym cards. Blaine's Moltres, Rocket Scyther, all kinds of stuff. I mean, this binder is full of cards, some really nice cards at that. First edition Fossil and Jungle cards, more first edition Rocket cards. Then we have some base set 2 cards. We have an Air Hall of Venomoth. I didn't even notice that until probably before I started recording this video, getting everything together. Some more Fossil and Jungle cards, a first edition Misty's Trainer card from Gym Heroes, some commons and uncommons from Rocket and Gym first edition, so a extremely nice binder lot. And I could easily sell these cards, but these are going straight to my personal collection. This is really nice lot of cards. So definitely thank you very much for reaching out to me. I appreciate it. I could easily turn around and sell these, but this has some of my favorite sets in it, so this is very fitting to go into my personal collection. And then the best for last. I try not to make this video too long, but sometimes, you know, it's hard because I want you guys to see everything. So on my little journey, just to give you a small little story, I was out of town, 2 hours away, visiting family for the holiday weekend, drove 2 hours to get home, and as soon as I got home, I turned around and drove 2 more hours to go pick up 2 factory sealed Wizards of the Coast booster boxes. My buddy, one of my really good friends from high school, who I just got back into contact with since I moved back to the area. He's actually now collecting cards because of me. Sent me a screenshot from a picture he took off Facebook. It was one of his local buy sell trade Facebook pages that he was on, looking for Pokemon cards, trying to get some cheap deals, and sent me a picture of these 2 gems. I seen the price, and the price was so good, and I thought about it and was like, no, I don't want to spend that much money. I'll just, maybe one day I'll get them. Well, it didn't take too long until I was like, what am I doing? I have to get these. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid. You all can fight amongst yourselves and try to figure it out. There's only 5 people who know what I paid for these boxes. But it was basically so good of a deal. It was buy one, get one free. That's how good of a deal I got these for, and I cannot believe I have them in my possession. A Jungle booster box, factory sealed. I mean, these boxes are in really good shape. Most boxes you see, they're indented on the top. The heat wrap, the seal on it is like wrinkled and just stretched out. Like the person took very good care of these, stored them properly, either in a box, in a like temperature controlled area. Closets are usually the best places because there's not a lot of, you know, moisture in the air. Closets usually stay the same temperature daily, whereas if you store them like in a basement, they get hot, they get cold, and they start to wear. But this base set box is so clean. Like, you can see a reflection on the seal. Even the Wizards logo is still white, like it was just printed and sealed. That's how clean this box is. Like, there's barely a wrinkle in the seal. The edges are all straight. There's no dents. There's no... I'm not even sure if you can grade boxes. But if this was to grade, this would be a solid at least 9, because there are some issues with it. I mean, if you're going to grade a box and you're looking at the logos for like wear and rub marks, like, yeah, it's not going to get a 10, but that is a solid box. Like, if you looked at this, you would think it was brand new. because it literally is brand new. So nice. I mean, I can't believe I have it. So thank you very much to my buddy. Go check him out on Instagram, Unexpected. He just started his own page, just started collecting, so go give him some support. I'll leave a link to his Instagram down in the channel description below, but it would not, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have these boxes. So big shout out to you for being a good old buddy, pal you are, and sending me a heck of a deal. I wish I could keep them, but I can't, because these are investment items. Maybe one day I will own some of these and even open some up on the channel, but I bought them to invest in, to resell. That way I can go back, buy even more product for the channel, open it up. That is how this channel has stayed alive as long as it has, because honestly, if it wasn't for buying and flipping cards, getting deals, I would not be able to sustain this channel. It is basically how it has gotten this far with the product, because you guys know I buy a lot of stuff and not all of it is cheap. So it's stuff like this that actually pays off and helps me get more products. So big shout out to him. Thank you very much. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you all in my next video.